We are here at Trinity Church, Riru, and today we've brought you the legend himself. I know, right? Even the beards can tell that this guy has been through thick and thin, and he's
just thick, not thin. Thin, no, not thin.
No thin. Yeah, but now, let him introduce himself and tell us what he does.
So my name is Ricky Nanjero. I'm a band leader of Ricky na Marafiki, and I'm a bass player, professional.
Yeah. By him saying professional, he is indeed a professional. He has shown us what he's done. And make sure you follow us. You will see everything at Dan Manuele. You'll see how amazing he is with the bass guitar, right?
Yeah.
What other instrument do you know how to play?
I play keyboards. I have an idea of drums because I started on drums. And then I play a bit of guitar. And I play talking.
But then he gave us some words of wisdom, and I'm so grateful for that. And then one more question I want to ask you. Which has been the biggest memorable event you have done? Like you performed and you're like, baby, this one I will never forget in my entire life.
There's an event I played in Germany, I think, or in Poland.
Guys, Germany. Hujacheza tu hapa kwa hapa kule.
And someone bought a church and he turned it into a club.
Wow.
And that day my heart was bleeding because how can you bring a club in a church? It shows how much there's no regard for God there, and that's something I'll never forget in my life. I was playing in that stage of pulpit and I was praying and telling God, this is so sad. I don't know why such things are happening. And my prayer is we continue being Christians here and holding on to the faith, that we never reach such a point that a church is changed into a club. We maintain the church.
Wow.
And I think I've played so many events, some I can't even remember.
Wow, that is amazing. And this is all because of your talent.
Yes, I used to play in church, Deliverance Church Umoja, and I was never paid there. I used to go to church at 6 a.m. in the morning, asubuhi. We set up, we play the first service, second service, third service. We stay there for lunch because we don't have money to go and eat lunch.
Wow.
And then we play the evening service, the youth service, and then we remove the speakers at 7. Then we go home. So there's one day there was a conference and there's another lady who came there and she prayed. And she gave me a prophecy. She told me God has told her that I'm going to step into foreign land with my hands. And I'll do ministry and with my feet, and I'll do ministry with my hands. I'll play music like I've never played before. And I think at times I see that prophecy coming to pass.
Wow. You did all this out of just charity and serving God, and at the end of it all, God opened bigger doors for you.
Exactly, because I believe God does not give anyone a debt.
True.
And if you do God's work and you tell him to pay you, he'll pay you there the 2,000 that you want, or the 3,000, the 4,000, and that's it.
True.
But if you tell God to pay you himself, you're going to see exploits. And I've seen so many things in my life. I have like 5 passports in the house that are filled with visas.
Whoa.
I've traveled all over the world. Last year I was with the best bass players in the world. You can name them. Do you know Andrew Goucher? I was with Andrew Goucher in his house. And we stayed together in his house.
Oh my goodness.
And he gave me a box of strings. And he told me so many things about music. Victor Wooten, I can call him anytime I want. He's my friend. And all that I can say, it's by the grace of God. Yeah, and serving God diligently. It's never in vain. It's never in vain.
You, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it from the horse's mouth. He used to wake up at 6 and leave church at 6. All because of glorifying God.
8.
At 8.
Yeah, hungry.
Having not eaten anything.
Yes, with big trousers like this. Because you don't have a stomach like now I have.
Wow, it's amazing. I am so honored to interview you today, and I feel so much blessed that people are living testimony. You are a living testimony, and you started off in the house of the Lord. Today you're back in the house of the Lord, and you will never grow tired of serving God.
Yeah. Always. If I get an opportunity to shine my light, I bring it out boldly and put a lot of oil in it so that it can shine. Because I know all this is for the glory of God. Everything that I was doing on stage, it's not that I'm good than anyone here. No, it's just by the grace of God that I can be able to do it. And I do it so that people can see if I can do it, even you can do it. Because it's God who allowed me to do it. It's not by my own strength or my power, but by the grace of God who has given me.
Amazing. I I feel honored, honestly. And thank you so much. Like words of wisdom, you've given us everything. You've given us hope. And those people who are still playing right now, who are young and they are chasing for their dreams, he is a living testimony. He started in church and he still continues serving God. And we are very grateful for even God taking you to those big places. What else can you tell people before you go?
I can tell guys, musicians, it's very easy to be wounded. It's very, very easy for you to be wounded by the church. So don't take it to your heart that the church has wounded you. Concentrate on God. Because if you talk to all musicians who are playing secular, they started in church and then something happened. So don't relate church to an individual. Relate church to Christ. Christ has never hurt you in any way, and he always wants the best for you. So don't leave church because someone said something or did something wrong to you. No, if you leave church, don't leave God.
Amen.
Continue serving God anywhere that you go. Because God is always faithful and he answers our prayers.
Amen. How do people reach you on social media? How do people book you? How do people get a chance to even you to mentor them?
Can I give my number? Because I don't mind giving my number.
Yeah, amazing.
So my number is 0722 228978. And you can follow me at Ricky na Marafiki, at Ricky Nanjero on all the social media platforms, or you can send me a message on all the social media. If you just Google Ricky Nanjero or Kenya's best bass player, but do I say?
We are sorry.
And then you can get to send me a message and we can connect. I can give you lessons online. I normally give the first few lessons for free, and then the others we charge. Yes, and by the grace of God, I'm playing a 7-string now. So if you get to me before you buy an 8-string, you can negotiate.
Prices go up.
Prices go high. The more the strings, the more
the money.
You understand these things.
Thank you so much. That has been the legendary Ricky himself. He has shown and showed up for us and also told us what to do and how to chase for our dreams. Thank you so much. I'm now a big follower and a big fan of you. I'll be definitely.
I'll not talk about Azimio so that you don't unsubscribe. Subscribe.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye, peace, and have a good night.